What's up everyone, Wizard Oak here, and of course we have another deck that is Naya, a fencer deck, of course with some of the new cards in it, which of course is unusual that of course we always ignore a fencer decks, but I never seen a Naya fencer deck, which is quite new, and even of course we are of course going to play traditional. So yes, due to the fact of other cards that is of course here, but we will explore them as we first look at the starter of this deck. So here we go. Obviously we will start with Giant Killer, which is of course a human, but of course destroy creatures that with part of 4 or greater, and even tap them, which is great and even is a cheap cost. We also have Edgewall Innkeeper, like the most important thing of the fencer mechanic, would say whenever you cast a fencer, a creature with a fencer, draw a card. It doesn't have to go on a fencer first, which is good enough. We also have Shepherd of the Frick, which cards another human, and we turn a permanent to you control to its owner hands. So it's also great, and even its toughness of, well, power of 3 and toughness 1. This is of course as Kladheim, which is one of the newest cards in the new set. That is of course a self-suffer, which is can be anything due to this changing ability. So you don't just have to say, oh, it's a human. No, it's anything. So yeah. And even of course when a mass entered the battlefield, you may exile a creature from your grave. If you do, exile a target artifact or an enchantment that opponent control, which is good enough. We of course have salvaging ooze, which of course basically lures tap for 1, exiled a target card from the grave. If it is a creature, put a 1/1 on your creature, and even you will gain 1 life. So you get a life. We have of course Shattered Skull Smasher, which is basically a sorcery spell that can damage X amount of it, but divided on one of the 2 target creature and Planeswalker. If X is 6 or more, it will deal double the damage. So that means 20 of each, but only for those 2. And even of course it can enter as basically of course land, as of course obviously will be tapped, or you pay 3 of your life on this game, on that card, and it will not enter tapped. We also have Bonecrusher Giant, which of course is a fencer deck, fencer card, and even of course it can basically fire at stuff with our stomp ability, which of course deal 2 damage on any target, even the player, the Planeswalker, and the creature. And even of course basically damage cannot be vented this turn, and whenever the giant be target of a spell, it will deal 2 damage to the spell controller, which of course your opponent will lose 2 lives. And even of course we have another Avenger creature that is a Lovestock Beast, which is of course probably one of my favorite cards from the Throne of Eldraine due to the 5/5 ability, and even of course can create a white human creature, and even it cannot attack unless you have 1/1 creature, of course. We also have a Maviff, which is of course an elephant, which scores classified as 1. It scores half a landfall ability. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, your Maviff will gain 2/2 until end of turn, and also can be entered as land tapped. And we have the newest one, Showdown of the Skull, which of course exile top of your library until end of turn. Next turn you may play out those cards, and whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on the target creature you control. And of course, we have, of course, one of course, the legend herself. That is, of course, visiting the monster Akura, which I hope I said it right. And of course, you may look at the top of your library at any time. You may cast any creature from the top of your library at this during your turn. And even, of course, you can create a free beast token under your control with one of the free choices, that is Vigilant, Reach, or Trampled, which you have to choose one of them. And even, of course, you may cast the next creature in this turn. You may search a library for a creature with a lesser, basically Mama compatible, but put it into the battlefield and shuffle your deck. And even, of course, we have artifacts, and basically, we obviously know this. This is Emerclave, with the equipment that is flash, and even, of course, when this spell basically can be cast less to basically cast for each attacking creature you control. When it enters the attacks a creature you control, and equip the creature you will get 1/1 and double. And of course, we have, of course, the Great Henge, that is, of course, will be cast less, with X, of course, is the greatest strength of the amount of your, basically, your creature, of their power. And even, of course, when you tap it for free mana, you also will gain life. Whenever, of course, a creature enters the battlefield that is a non-token, you will put a, well, not may, but you will put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. And of course, sideboard is, of course, Glass Castle from the basically it's an artifact which can basically exile the creature your opponent control that is converted the mana cost of 3 or less until end of turn. Well, until left battlefield. And same with that, which we have 2 of them on the field. And of course, we have a god from the new Kladheim deck, well, set. That is, of course, rather than the god of Worthy, where it is basically have flying and vigilant. Snowlands you control, snowlands your opponent control enter the battlefield tab. Until the end of the non-creature spells your opponent casts with a converted of mana cost of 4 or greater will be cost 2 more. And of course, you can turn this into an artifact if a sorcery source of opponent control deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent 1 damage of that. Whenever you or other creature, other permanent you control, became a target of the spell or ability of your opponent control, counter that spell or ability unless the opponent pay for 1. And we have, of course, another god, that is, of course, Clovis, the god of destiny, of course. Legendary enchantment creature, which, of course, opposite the god. Indestructible, sadly, the other one is not. As long as your default is red and green, unless is 7, Clovis is not a creature. At the beginning of your preset pre-combat main phase, exile the target card from the grave, and if it is a land, you basically, of course, gain a red or green mana, or else you will gain 2 life, and of course, you will deal 2 damage to each opponent. We have, of course, this card here, as you see the other deck I have, that is Arden Warrior. That is, of course, gain a creature unless long as this card remains on the battlefield. Next step is basically until your next turn, creatures your opponent control is each able to attack. Untap and free. Untap creatures you dealt damage is itself equally. And we, of course, have Crescent Beast, which, of course, have Vigilant, Death, Touch, Haste. And even when entered the battle, cannot be blocked by creatures with 2 or less power. And even, of course, combat damage dealt by the creature you control cannot be defended. Whenever the Crescent Beast deals damage to opponent, it will deal much damage to that basically Planewalker your player control. And even of course we have as Ibis Conquer Death, exiled and basically your opponent controlled converted mana of 3 or greater. Non-creatures your opponent casts will cost 2 more to cast until next turn. Then next is of course return to the target creature or permanent card from your grave to the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter or a loyalty counter on it. So, and finally, the Ox of Aragon. I hope I said it right. And whenever they enter the battlefield, discard your hand and draw 3 more. And of course, if it died, basically it can't escape from basically from the grave, which of course costs basically to mana with mana, and of course exile 8 other cards from your grave. Once escape, put a 1/1 counter on it, so it will become a 5/3. And that will be it. So will be playing basically best of 3, so it will be basically a 1 match of it. So here we go, and here we jammed. Who will be our first guest? Because I have no freaking clue. And we are phase Klein, can't even say it now. Okay. We definitely have good lands, like 5, but we do have some others. Okay, is this person playing or not? I'm just surprised with this animation of the bear. I'll probably just enter tap. And he is not away from the keyboard. Or she, or they. Let's do our first damage, because why not? The give is a dead giveaway anyways. Okay, down to the land. Put a wait. We will basically do this. We'll destroy that, because that's a threat. Alright, we can't. So this will be a long video since it is a tradition. Here we go, the abilities work. So we're basically winning now. God damn it. Okay, here we go. We summon her. And we probably just want to get a creature in the field. And we probably want to get Fenceland. And deal damage. Scratch for 1, but still good. Still good. Oh, that's not good. A god and a plane walker, if you did not know. I hope it doesn't have Eugene, because I hate Eugene. Okay, we get it. Are you responding or not? I know, saying I'm in a hurry or nothing. And, you know, sometimes people are really, really slow and not fully aware what's going on. Finland. Probably just basically gain 2 life. And I probably just wait. Our wolf the card. And put a weight. And we will probably destroy a creature. I will take that damage. I don't think it's that bad, oops. We will probably just attack with our group of 3 creatures. good. We're gonna go with Ponzo 4. This is actually surprisingly going well, I will say. I'm gonna pray. What's that? That's a new one. Binding of the Old God. Destroy a non-land permanent card or opponent control. Yeah, we get that part. And search the library for a forest and put on the battlefield tab and shuffle your library. Then next is basically creature control is death touch until end of turn. Ooh, that is not good. We really want to destroy that one. Definitely, oops. But we got enough to visit. Yeah, we got enough. Probably just give it to my token creatures. Because why not? So we'll deal 8 damage. That would be 4. Yeah, we got a total enough damage, actually. Yeah. Or not. Damn it. Math. My one weakness.
I love making new friends.
Me too. That's why I'm a stream. That's why I'm a content stream creator. Oh, Eugene, you son of a brr. Son of a. I hate Eugene. Oops. Dude, you're basically dying. So don't go oops on me. So oops on that. Yeah. So there he goes. Boom! We got Eugene killed. I had slain Eugene. No, no, no. Anything but him. I'm heartbroken. Oh wait, never mind. Bye bye. Did it. Did it. Okay, we got freaking Eugene. And how do we find someone that is useful? Okay, he do have artifacts, but I have to use that once my creatures are dead. Like dead. And can't use that much too. Okay, probably put her in, and I don't want to fool my Prime Worker out because he's actually is useful. So only one thing could be the throw out is none other than him. Just go for it. Let it throw. Let it throw. Let it throw. I do not know the actual song, so yeah. Good game. Is he giving up now? We're just when he started it, mate. That's a bit weird and ramming. Like, oh, good game. Like, what? It's a bit ramming. It's just saying you're just giving up. Hey, that did. I could summon him, but I don't have a fencer card yet. Unless I get back my giant. Which I happily wanted back. Oh, great. He's probably going to build another Eugene group. A Eugene boy band. Probably like something like those Korean pop boy, those Korean pop boy, I can't even say it. Korean pop, boy band or whatever. There, I say it, there it goes. Happy New. Okay, we're summoning basically a mammoth, because why not? And I think this guy is afraid to basically get hit by us. Because he knows that if I get him, I will fire it at him. So, there he goes. But he's definitely got something in his hand. Something to strike me mouth. I'll be angry. Yes, he does. He is a very heartless man. Or woman. Or person. But I can. Oh wow, we got this. Nice. There's another two. That's the top of two. That's it. I'm gonna say one is the scratch. A two is a tap. But if they tap you too much and is getting annoying, then you gotta get worried. A three, I will say that's a weak punch. Four is E E normal punch. A 5 is a powerful punch. And as you'll see, the other numbers is basically kicking right in the head. So you gotta be worried. Let's see. Then we draw 2 more cards. And beef up again. Wow, we're really doing it well. So these guys are going to be exiled. And we have another card. Wow. So, heavy punch in the face. Wow, this card is actually surprisingly good. Wow, I need to play more often. Wow. Just wow. And no, I am not trying to do in the person of your man Owen Wilson. I am not trying to be Owen Wilson. Because this is a surprisingly good deck. But even though we don't know what is the actual mean game so far, meta game, excuse me. Ugh. Well, we're doing it. We're going for it. Holy shit. This is surprising. I am scaring your dude right now. I'm scaring him. Wow. This, wow. It is a good game. Oh yes. Can you feel his tears? Do you see it? It's straining out of his own eyes. I am such a sadist. Oh my god. Wow, this card. Wow. Just wow, man. Surprisingly, this is a very great traditional card so far. So even of course I will probably continue exploring this card in the near future of my streams, which of course I will be streaming on this Wednesday, and even of course this Friday as well, and Saturday if I can. So I will see you guys on my stream on Twitch. And even of course if you are enjoying this video of how surprisingly this deck is going so far, you can of course subscribe my channel if you want, drop a like if you actually enjoy this video, and even of course if you want to have some ideas, like, oh, we got a new pack. If you have an idea of if you think it could be added more better, put your thought on the comments. And like I said, I will be on Twitch, and if you want to see me on my stream, you can follow me. So see you guys next time. Bye.